call out today. As you can hear, I don't feel my best. I don't know what happened. Stomach bug, I think, that has just been decimating me these past couple of days. Luckily, I was okay on Sunday. Actually, was I okay on Sunday? No, Sunday evening I was not okay, but I pushed through it to do that live. And then Monday I was terrible, and today I woke up and I was terrible, and I'm going into work, but the only reason I'm going in is because this is my last day of work for this week. So I'm not going to be back in work until, what is today? Last day of September today, the 30th. So I'm actually not going to be back to work for until October the 9th. So I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week off. Thursday's my birthday. And then I have Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week off. So that's 6 work days, 8 days total, and it's basically the first time I have had any kind of a break this year, except for that period of time when I did not have employment, which is a terrible, terrible time, January and February. But from March and on, aside from like a day or two here and there, I have not taken any breaks. I watched my coworkers go on these vacations. They go to Europe, they go to DR, they go on cruises. They've gone on cruises. They've gone to the West Coast. They've gone to the South. Gone to Mexico. It's like, and I just sit here and hold down the fort at work. So it's gonna be nice. That's part of why I'm coming in today, because I'm just doing as much as I can do today to just shore up the ship and make sure that people are doing what they're supposed to do. But of course, in like more of a supervisor position, I know that obviously when I come back there's going to be messes to clean up and fires to put out, but it's not my business. It's not my business now. That's the way that I view it. It's not my business it's my business right now until 4 p.m. And then when I clock back in at 8:30 on October 9th, then it becomes my business again. But for right now, for like after that, between those whatever 8, 9, 10 days, whatever that is, I don't care. Is a long-winded way of what I was trying to say. I'm gonna get a juice when I get to work. I was supposed to be at work at 8:30, and I contemplated my life a little bit before I got up. So, hey, chocolate. Oh, we are actually the 30th of this month, and I have to say, the Big Brother season is actually over, and you were already month, and this is the last day of the month. So I think I'm just gonna let you know early, chocolate, that you have unbelievably came from the basement of the dungeon of the employee list. Chocolate is a hero because she's absolute proof that you can be at the very bottom of the barrel when it comes to employees and climb your way up to the very top. So I celebrate your achievement this day, as you have been crowned the employee of the month for the month of September. Employee of the month for the month of September. Now, Cassandra did not like getting the parking spot. I time left with your what's your thing that you're gonna get? Prize? I don't know. Whatever it is that you're gonna get for being the employee of the month for September, I have to think about that. I still have some time to think about it, so I'll figure it out. The employee parking spot everyone laughed and scoffed at, which I didn't appreciate, but hey, you can't please them all. You can't please them all. All right. Are you gonna say something of substance, Mr. Frederick, whatever it is, please? Because I only respond to comments that have substance to them. Just to let you know. Hi, Super G. Hi, Trev. Trex. I don't know what that means. Shiro. How we feeling a couple of days after Big Brother is over? To tell you the truth, the way that I feel is that I get really super locked into the Big Brother season because I'm like, content. That's what I'm thinking, right? You're welcome, chocolate. Content. That's what I'm thinking. And then as soon as it's over, I'm like, what do I do now? Because while there is still content to cover, nothing in life is as intense as covering Big Brother. Big Brother is the most intense show to cover, whether it's 83 days, 100 days, 90 days. And I have the energy for it, right? I have the energy to cover all the days. I don't think I missed a day. Maybe I missed a few days, but it's not. I don't think I missed more than 10. I don't think I missed a double-digit amount of days this year of whatever there was to cover this season. But it's still a lot of time and energy. But now that it's over, there's no show that requires this much intensity of coverage because the rest of them air once a week and don't have live feeds. So I'm not sitting there for the week with things to cover all week. It's just I watch the episode that night and then I cover it that night and then it's over. Now, in terms of at a time, I tried that in 2022 or 23. I was really ambitious and I was like, I'm covering it all. Every show that I watch, I'm covering. You know, I credit those people who actually cover 5, 6, 7 shows. I'm not even going to say that the people that cover all those different shows at once don't have other jobs, because I specifically do know some of them that cover lots of shows at the same time and have full-time jobs at work. And then they get off, but they'll be like, so guys, now I'm going to spend all day covering Real Housewives, and then I'm going to cover Love is Blind, and then I'm going to cover The Amazing Race. And I'm like, I'm taking a trip to Canada tomorrow, and I have a hard time seeing myself covering any shows. Now, will I be on live? Most likely, you know, that's a part of my life now, for now, but will I be sitting up and watching shows and international coverage of such and such show? Like, it sounds cool, but if that was my life, you know, like if I had like a traveling and show coverage life where I did not, you take the 9 to 5 out of the equation, yeah, but life is kind of important to me. Am I busy on my birthday? No, I'm not working, but I am going to be, that is when I am going to be leaving for Canada. But I'm going to be doing my birthday live the day before my birthday, as I usually do, which is tomorrow. Thanks for the reminder, because I have to get it together. But not tomorrow in the daytime, like tomorrow evening. Tough one. So when I say tough one, I'm thinking about the timing of everything. Because last time I put it on like 11 o'clock so I could finish at 12 something so that it could run into my birthday. But a lot of people said it's a weekday and I can't stay up that late. Like, especially the East Coasters told me that. So I felt a little bad about that. But maybe I might start it at 10 instead, like 10 p.m. and run it a little bit longer so that the people who can't stay up don't have to. Maybe I'll have today to think about it. I'll have today to think about how I'm gonna do it, what I'm gonna do, because I think the standard Q&A has gotten old, because I get the same questions every year, and I pretty much kind of give the same answers every year too. So let's mix it up, change it up. Hi Tasha, and hi Ma. Hi FC Tactical. Ma, you'll have to inform Cass that unfortunately for her, Chocolate has edged her out for the Employee of the Month for the month of September. So her crown that she achieved for all her hard work in August has now been humbly removed from her head. And there's a new queen in town. And her name is Chocolate Capricorn. Dun dun dun! Cass, earn your spot back whenever you see this or whenever you hear about this. You gotta earn your spot back. That's how it goes. You know, it's like my trainer always told me. Everything, I'm gonna butcher this statement, by the way, because this is probably not what he told me at all. But the essence, I believe the essence of what he was telling me was like, how does that saying go? Being successful is like paying rent, and rent is due every day. You cannot pay today's bills with yesterday's checks, because those checks have already been cashed. If they were the same person, then I admire the dedication of both of them to be online at the same time arguing with each other. That would be some dedication. However, I would still need some verification, and then I would consider that collusion. And then I would have to consider giving it to the third best employee, which might either be Charicity or Ma. Okay. I need to put something in my stomach that is not going to, that is going to actually sit in my stomach. I can't think of a more, like a better way to say that. My stomach has been doing somersaults. Let's try this. Hi, Ed. Hi. I'll take whatever the change is for this on one.
Restaurant number?
Number one.
Number one. 1378 on number one.
Thank you.
That's you?
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
What time is it for you, and where are you at, MIA? Ed is always this. Ed does not respect the time zones. Ed, respect the time zones, sir. All time zones matter. I had to get educated on that in 2024. That's why I started saying good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, depending on whatever part of the world that you are located in. All your time zones matter. That's how you counter that and make sure that you don't have to go in the HR department and explain yourself. Pro tip. Pro tip for the wise. Pro tip for the wise. This might be the last time I film my tank before I go, but it all depends. It all depends. All right. Ooh. Some just matter more. They all matter. Some just matter more. Ed, this is an HR nightmare right now. I don't even know what to do with you at this point. This is an HR nightmare. I was trying to handle this privately, discreetly, unofficial verbal warning, but you're just now forcing me. You're just putting me in this position where I'm like forced, because there's all these people watching and reading these comments and saying, is this how he's gonna let this guy talk to us? Because I thought my time zones were just as valuable as everybody else's. Good evening and morning and afternoon, Mark in chat. Is that your suggestion for Ed as an alternative to what he's been saying? Offending everybody? What's your favorite SpongeBob episode? I don't have one. I have watched an occasional... I've probably watched some SpongeBob episodes in my lifetime, but I mostly have just watched the SpongeBob clips of stuff, that people have popularized. But I don't really watch SpongeBob, so I can't have a favorite episode. Just have me work solo at night. That's what everyone else does. Huh. That's an interesting solution there, Ed. I will probably take you up on that. then nobody has to be around and you can say whatever you want. What is 77K? That's the amount of money that you're sending me in a super chat. I believe it or not, I think super chat has limits on how much you can send. So, but you can do a bank wire. You can do a bank wire directly into my bank account. If you don't see me on here after this for about a year, it's because me and Vince got this. I got more money than Vince, and it gives me enough to take a year off and celebrate myself. Yep. I subscribe. Thank you for the subscription. You can only send $500. Thanks, Ma. I know Ma has tried to send me more than $500. And that's the way how she knows about the $500 limit. So next time, send me, each week, send me $500 a day, which would amount to like $3,500. And then every 4 weeks, that'd be what, 14,000? 28, 42, 56, 70. So in about, 5 months and maybe a couple of weeks, I'll have the whole 77K. That's the way around it. That's the way to work the system. The only problem is the money that you send me here on Super Chat is heavily taken by YouTube and then taxed. So if you were to send me $500, probably 2 something would show up in my account, and then I would have to pay taxes on that later. So don't do it that way. Bank wire is better. Everyone begging on these lives now. Well, you don't have to worry about me begging no more, because you're begging for your life for me to unblock your ass. Sorry. That was that Monday. That was that Tuesday, last day of work for the week. I don't want to be here energy that I was supposed to give them in there, but you had to give me a comment for me to want to say that to you. Block your ass. And shout out to what's this dude's name? What the hell is it? What's his name? What's the name of the guy who watches my channel every day and I blocked him a year ago and he still watches my channel every day and Instagram messages me. Shout out to that guy. Maybe I shouldn't even say his name because then he'll think that he's popular. Oh yeah, that guy. M. Williams. Shout out to him. He was a person on my channel who said that he hates the fact that there's too many people of color on Big Brother and having more people of color ruin the show. And I asked him to explain himself, and his explanation was crazy, so I blocked him. Then he jumps into my Instagram DM somehow. He finds me somehow. I don't know. Maybe my Instagram is listed. It's probably listed, so I won't even say that he stalked me, but I will say that I didn't give him my Instagram, and I was surprised to see his message there, and made some amazing claims and said that I flirted with a young 20-year-old Ma on my way back from the Big Brother premiere party. And I was like, wait, Ma, which Ma is he talking about? Which Ma is he talking about? And what flirting is he talking about? And my research team, Cassandra, went back, looked for whatever he was allegedly talking about, and it didn't exist. And I don't take kindly. Listen, man, you can tell me that I'm right or that I'm wrong or that you like me or that you hate me. Don't make things up. That's the one thing that I do not tolerate. Do not make things up. Don't be racist. That's one. That's another one. Don't be racist, and then don't make insinuations about myself that are crazy and not true, because then I'm going to flame you. And I don't usually do that, because, give me a moment. Some people's channels are known for going upside your head for anything. Oh, you don't like this opinion? F you. Everyone in the channel, put an angry face in the channel and a thumbs down, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't do none of that. For me to actually call you out in a specific way, you got to say something crazy to me. And he did so. And he did say something crazy to me, both on my channel and then another crazy thing in my inbox. And I hope you're watching this right now, because you think you can get on anyone's channel and say anything, right? That's what you thought. Oh, he seems like a nice guy. If I make some insinuation that he goes after young girls, he's not going to say anything. Yes, I am. What you're talking about never happened. You can go back, everyone, you can go back and check the video he's talking about. Big Brother 27 premiere party. You can go back and check the video. And clearly find that what he's saying is yes. And you can also find my video explaining why dude is blocked from my channel. And listen, he proved me right in terms of like proving to me that I more than did the right thing by blocking this weirdo from my channel. And I don't usually do that, but that pissed me off significantly. Okay, where are we at? Alright, SI Thung Ang report. Right. You blocked him from your mind at all. Yeah, that's all. I don't have anything else to say about that. I don't have anything else to say about him, actually. That was the end. That was the end. Sorry. I'm like doing 10 things at once like I usually am. Tuesday. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop some more great content. Thank you all. Enjoy your day.